What's good? It is Sam here, and today I wanted to talk about running pre-roll ads on YouTube and show you my first campaign that I was able to actually get to work properly, and how to set up your own campaign if you are in the same boat I was in a couple days ago and trying to run YouTube pre-roll ads. So, with that being said, if this is your first time here, what's good? And my name is Sam. And for those of you who are returning, it's good to freaking see you. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's, from my understanding, Google AdWords. It combines Google search, but also YouTube pre-roll ads and other types of YouTube ads into one place to do all of them. This is what it looks like when you log in. If you just click Google Ads up here, it will refresh the page and show you. So this is what it looks like. Here it goes. When you log in, right? And it gives you the performance of your last ad. So this ad that I'm running right now, I've got, it's been up for I think about 48 hours, 36 hours or something. It's got 400 impressions, 393 impressions. So what that means is just the people that have potentially seen the ad before clicking through. Now, the total number of views from that are 37. So it's got a 10% view rate, which just, or 9.41% view rate, which is kind of like a click-through ratio is how I'm interpreting it, with the average cost per view of about 6 cents. So this is the first one that I was able to get run properly. The other ones had content that wasn't within their guidelines, or I was doing something wrong and it just wasn't running and I wasn't sure what it was. So I tried that about 6 or 7 different times to get one to run. Finally was able to get a better grasp of what's going on. So you're kind of like bumping your head into there. So I wanted to make a video to show now it's relatively easy, but I still have a tremendous amount to learn. Obviously, this is the first ad I've run here. I've run a bunch on Facebook, but this is what it looks like. It breaks down. You got different areas where the ad is shown in terms of the operating system on a mobile phone, a tablet, computer, or TV. So we're going to scroll down here. That's these colors here. They make them like the Google colors here. And as you can see, mobile was spent about $1.18. I think the total cost right here. Let's take a look here to see total cost. I think the total cost is about $2 I spent so far, but most of that has come through. Oh yeah, here we go. So $1.18 on mobile, 19 cents. So it breaks down the, if I spent $2, that $2 is split up over those types of operating systems, where $1.18 of that $2 is on mobile phones, 19 cents is on from tablets, 12 cents is from computers, and 57 cents is from television. So those are the areas that are broken down where the ads are being shown, primarily mobile. The next is the impressions. So this shows you where you get the impressions and where they're coming from. And this last one is the total of views from each one. So if you look at this, if you want to higher click-through ratio, you probably can edit the ad to be shown where you're going to get a better conversion. So conversion I'm talking about is the view rate here. And if we come down here, we see that, let's start with mobile. Mobile, we have 229 impressions, meaning the people who have seen the ad, and we have 20 views from that. So that's less than 10%. What is that, 8 and change? 8 point something percent click through on that one. But if we come over here on the television, we have a higher click-through ratio. This is much closer to 10% click-through ratio. And then if we come over here to computers, we have 24 for the impressions and 3. So this is over a 10% conversion from here in terms of the view rate. So this might, remember there's only 400 impressions, so it's still relatively new. I would want more data before I made that call, but what I'm essentially saying is you can, and this one's even higher too, this is over 10% too. So the tablets and computers, people are more likely, based on the limited amount of data we have here so far, to click through and watch based upon this ad that I'm running. And if I wanted to, say, optimize this more, I could run the ad specifically to, you can do this on Facebook, so I'm assuming you can do this on Google as well, but I don't know the system well enough to understand the background of this. But I should probably be able to run the ad just to tablets or just to computers and just target the higher conversion. And then I could use a different ad for mobile phones or a different ad for TVs where I can get the number of people who saw it and then the click through to watch the video to be above 10%. Also with the targeting, let's actually jump over to demographics real quick. Let's check out gender. So I didn't include women because most fucking women are not watching my channel, so I just excluded them. Okay, so this is, so I spent $2.05. Average cost per view is 6 cents. I think you can get that down. So it's all dudes. Let's see. Household income. This might be interesting. Okay, so most of it is unknown. A lot of it is the 50% of the lower 50%. This is the lower 50% out of all the income that YouTube knows or estimates. And then there's views in this. So this is the total number of views in each one of these. But if you can check over here, let's check performance and see what this says. Let's check view rate and see what that is. So this is if I wanted to target a specific demographic based upon how much they earn, the demographic that is earning between 41% and 50% of the total in terms of they're right below, I think this is the top half. I think this is the top half of people who are earning, because you have the bottom 50% and then you have, I'm not sure, I'll have to dig into this more, but this is you basically target this group because it has a higher conversion, or over here unknown has a higher conversion of 16.5%. But let's go through and go back to the beginning and actually click on our ad here, campaigns. We're going to click on this campaign here and just see if we can tell what's going on. Okay, so basically that's all the data we have for this one right now. But let's show you exactly how to set one up. So this is from on the left-hand side here. I'm just going to go to campaigns. I'm going to place that little plus button. We're going to go to a new campaign. So the only one that I've been using is brand awareness and reach, because I'm not selling anything. I'm not for sales or leads. Website traffic might be something to test this against as I get more income coming in to put more money into these ads to play around to see what's working. It's between brand awareness and website traffic, but I feel that the cost for website traffic is probably going to be higher. The most generic thing, meaning probably the cheapest cost, would probably be brand awareness. So that's what it's under. So we're going to click brand awareness. Now, I don't want to display, so it just tells you, if you come over here, it says build brand recognition with compelling visual ads that show across the web and choose to pay only when your ads are viewed. This is another way I could test, so I could take the same ad that I just ran and run another ad, but just as a display instead of a pre-roll ad, and see which one performs better on a cost basis or impressions, how many people I can get in front of and whatnot. But we're going to do this, which is, if you read it, increase awareness for your products or brand with video ads formats designed to get more views and expand your reach. So we're going to pick that. We're going to also pick skippable in-stream. So that's like when you come up and it plays for 5 seconds, as far as I'm understanding. It says get efficient impressions and reach with skippable in-stream ads. You can learn more. So I have been clicking through on the learn more things just to try to get a better understanding of how Google's ad platform works. There's different options you could pick here, but we're gonna, you can do a non-skippable one too. I bet those might be more expensive, but something to test in the future. Make sure you press that subscribe button if you guys want to follow along and test it. You can put an ad campaign here too. So let's do, I'm gonna do a physique update video. This performed relatively well on the channel. So I'm going to just test it out and see how the ads perform. So this doesn't let me change it. This is the bidding strategy. I'm assuming once I learn more, I can explain what the fuck that means. We're going to do a daily amount of $1. We're going to have a start date but no end date here. And there's a little bit of information on the side here. For the month, you won't pay more than your daily budget times the average number of days in a month. So you're not going to pay more than 30 bucks roughly per month. The next is in terms of the network. So I don't want this on the video partners on the display network. So if you click over here, it says video partners extend the reach of your video ads to collection of sites and apps in the Google Display Network, including video partners will help you reach new audiences outside of YouTube. Definitely something to test at some point down the road, but at this point I'm just doing it on YouTube. Languages, I am just going to pick English. Actually, let's not pick anything because I just had music on this video, so we'll just do that. We're going to do other locations. So let's add in United States, because the top on the, if I go back to my channel here, this is the video I'm gonna run the ads to, and this is the analytics on this is my YouTube analytics for this channel. So we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go to the analytics here, and then we're gonna go to we're gonna go to reach here, and let's come down to the country here. That's the audience. I think it might be under audience. Okay, so we've got the United States is 53%, United Kingdom, Canada, India. So let's put in those, and then Australia. So let's put in those top 5 countries here for this video, or for the channel. So we're going to come back over here. United Kingdom is next. India is next. Australia, there you go. And the last one was Canada. So now we're going to be running the ads to this video based upon the data that we have from YouTube Analytics. So YouTube Analytics says that it's most popular in these countries, so that's where we're running the ad, in those countries. I wonder if it has anything about the language over here. It says no subtitles. And we can see the demographics of the video here. Primarily male, so 97.6 for male. So what we're going to do down here is, let's see. So this is going to expand the inventory, and it gives you a little bit of synopsis on this. Maximum available inventory by showing ads on some sensitive content. I don't really care at this point where my ads get shown. I just want the best bang for the buck. If I had a brand that I was selling something and I was concerned with that, they have standard inventory and then limited inventory, which just means they're going to only put your content up on, say, creators that have a track record of publishing content that is within the YouTube guidelines, and it's not on a area. They don't talk about things where it could potentially be viewed as controversial. And to me, it doesn't fucking matter really, but it says excludes extremely sensitive content, for example, excessive profanity, graphic sexual content, nudity. I didn't realize that was on YouTube very much. Graphic violence and serious injury. So that's the category oh, it says compare them here. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to read through that as much time. Okay, now this says here, exclude types and availabilities. I'm going to exclude embedded videos. So I think embedded videos would be like when you're on a web page and you're watching a YouTube video and the video finishes and then the ad comes up, or on I'm just going to exclude it for right now. I don't necessarily. Actually, let's leave it unchecked. We're going to call this the physique update multiple country ad. And then we're going to go to demographics. So we're going to exclude female. We'll just take out unknown. Let's go back to the analytics for a second. So the 5 most popular areas are 18 to 24, 25 to 34, 44, 35 to 44, 45, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to exclude 65 and unknown, because those people are not really watching the content as it is. As you can tell by this, primarily it's 25 to 34-year-olds. So I could just run the ad to those segments. Parental status, not a parent, parent unknown. I don't know if I have any of that data. I haven't dug in that far, so I'm not going to. I would say not a parent, honestly, because I talk about some strange things. Well, yeah, I'll say not a parent. So we're going to choose that, not a parent. Now, this is the audience. So let's do affinity audience. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we're going to pick, let's do sports and fitness and see what it has. Okay, so we're going to do sports and fitness. Let's see what the ideas are. Fitness and products, gyms, athletics, let's see, health and fitness buffs, and we'll just include those. So we've got in-market audiences and affinity audiences. I will have to do some Googling to understand what the difference between those two. On the side over here, though, it says available impressions based on your campaign settings, but not your budget or bid. I could get in front of 10 billion plus people, so reducing that is probably an intelligent thing to do. Let's come down here. There's a way in the analytics here to see where the audience comes from. So let's see. If we come over here, medium.com, SARMs, K677, traffic sources, CLS. So we're not going to try to do any of that right now, but we will do, let's call this, so get keyword ideas, enter your product. So what I'm going to try to do is actually paste in the video and see if we get keyword ideas from this. Video, YouTube, find video. No, we're not going to include any of those. But let's put physique update. Let's put transformation, and let's just put in bodybuilding, bodybuilder, fitness, posing, routine, and let's leave it at that. And then come down here to topics. So topics, we'll go to beauty and fitness, and see, these are the options available. We're going to go to fitness. We're going to go to bodybuilding, fitness and personal training, high intensity. We're going to go to introduction and personal training. Now, we're just going to put in bodybuilding, actually, because that's, I think, the most relevant people who might be paying attention looking for that. Now we're going to go to the placement. Okay. Select your placement targeting. So let's see what this says. Add placements to target specific locations on the Google Display Network or YouTube. On the Display Network, placement can be an entire website, specific page, or site, or mobile app. On YouTube, a placement can be a channel or video. So this is, if I saw it in the YouTube analytics on my phone, there's a way when you dive into the analytics, I'm not going to do it right now, to see where your stuff is getting discovered and what channels or videos are recommending yours. Top videos suggesting your content. So then you get to see what video people are watching prior to this, and you can run ads on that video because you already know that those are converting well. But we're not going to do that at this moment in time. Yeah, we won't do any of that right now. So then we're going to come down to bidding. So this is the target CPM. We'll come over here, your target, and you can see that I'm learning this just like you. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below. I'm happy to try to help if I can, or jump over to Instagram. There's also a link down below in the description. If you guys are interested in a giveaway, there is a link tree down there where you can put in your email, and we're going to be doing a giveaway for May 1st. Random of the email addresses that come in, and what it's going to be is a SARM. It's a research product. It's Cardarine. That's what we're going to be giving away, one bottle of that. So if you want to Google Cardarine, you can check it out. if you're interested in that, put your email in. We're going to be giving away at the end of the month. I think every single month we're going to be doing a giveaway. So if you'd like to check that out, look at the link in the description. It's the last link tree. It's the bottom one. Just put in your email address if that is something that's interesting to you. Your target CPM, so cost per 1,000 impressions. So CPM is how much I'm willing to pay to get in front of 1,000 people. Let's put in arbitrarily $4 and see. Now your YouTube video. So this is the video that's going to be displayed. This is how it's going to be displayed. I don't know if this is required here, but I put this in. Let's see what this says. So the final URL is the URL that people reach after clicking your ad. It should match what your ad promotes. Oh, that's interesting. So from my intuition would say that you can run your ad and that actually drives traffic to a different URL, which is kind of interesting because then you can play around with some things to have your ad very, very specific and targeted to the audience that you're targeting with the data that's available within YouTube. Even though that little segment, whether it's a minute or 6 minute long video, and then they drive that traffic to somewhere else. So this could be somewhere off of YouTube as well. It looks like it's just a URL. So that's kind of interesting. You could add a call to action. It says auto generate using videos from your channel. Perfect. I actually don't know what that means. Say comparison banner, computers only. Let's see what this says here. A companion banner is an image or group of images that appears next to your ad. Companion banners can either use an image that you upload or an image that's automatically generated from your video. We recommend the auto-generated image for easier integration into different platforms on both desktop and mobile. By default, a companion banner is automatically generated from videos in your YouTube channel. So I'm guessing, I actually have no idea what that's from, or I have to do more research to understand what that is. So let's go to create campaign. And now on the side over here, okay, and it says there's no end date, blah, 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 continue to campaign. And it says it's eligible, our cost is here, and that's how simple it is to run. It can be done a lot faster. The more experience you have running these things, there's lots of tools that I have no idea what they even are available yet, because this is only the second one that I've been able to run successfully. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below in the comment sections. If you guys want to see what's going on and on the more of a daily, check out Instagram. There's a link down below as well. Or if you want to be entered into that free giveaway for May 1st, I'm not sure where I'll be announcing it, probably across different platforms, and I will actually be emailing it to you that you're the winner. That's why we have the email sign up down below. Or you can jump over to TikTok if you like Tesla. I do a lot of content on Tesla over on TikTok. It is exploding over there. There's I think over 22,000 followers currently, and over like a million and a half views over the last month. So if Tesla content is interesting to you, jump over to TikTok and say what's good. You came from YouTube. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to do follow-up videos on how these ads are doing. Peace.